Hello, and welcome to this quick writing tip from the Writer's Mindset with me, Christina Adams. We're on a break for the month of July, and we'll be back in August for interview season. We'll be talking to the likes of Sacha Black, Nicholas Herrick, and many more amazing indie authors and writers, so stay tuned for that. If you'd like to hear more from us in the meantime, why not come and hang out in our free Facebook group? You can meet other writers, troubleshoot, and find inspiration. If you type writerscookbook.com/Facebook group into your browser, it'll automatically redirect you. Also, shout out to our newest patron, Jamie L. Biggs. Thanks for your support. You can join Jamie and our other patrons by supporting the Writer's Mindset on Patreon, where you'll get to listen to early episodes, check out bonus content, get a podcast shout out, and land yourself exclusive discounts. We've got 3 tiers available depending on what you're looking for, and they start at just £1 a month or $1.50 if you're listening to this in the US. And finally, my latest book, The Ghost Call, is out now. Reviews that have come in so far are amazing. Thank you so much if you left one of them. Everyone is loving how it's written from both the mother and daughter's points of view. Think of The Ghost Call as like Gilmore Girls, but with ghosts. It's available now on Amazon, Apple, Kobo, all the usual sites. You can find it under my pen name, KC Adams. Now, on with the show.
When I first told people that I was going to write, edit, and publish a book, they didn't believe me. And I don't blame them. I don't hold that against them. You know, I had a track record of having lots of really great, really big ideas and then doing nothing with them. Or I'd get to a certain point and run out of steam and then give up and move on to the next shiny thing. And people only really realised how serious I was when I set a publication date. And I set the publication date in the February of 2016 and published in the May. And that really showed people that this time I was serious. And, you know, when they realised I was serious, people really got on board. They were promoting my book for me, they were promoting the launch event, they were doing whatever they could. And the support I got from my friends was really, really important and made a massive difference. There's a guy whose name I always forget, and he says we're a product of the 5 people we spend the most time with. In the current climate, it might be more like the 5 people you speak to the most, but the rule still applies. If the people you spend a lot of time talking to are incredibly negative, then it's likely that you will be too. If they're very motivated and very inspired, you probably will be as well. If they're very creative, that will rub off on you. But you need to find people who bring you up and also who challenge you to be outside of your comfort zone and become a better version of yourself. And that can be a really hard thing to do. You know, if we've got people in our lives that aren't supportive but we're really close to them, it's not a comfortable feeling to know that we have to cut them out. But you have to put those boundaries in place and say, look, I'm doing this for me, and if you don't support it, then you don't support me, and I'm sorry, but I don't want you around. And that's not an easy conversation. And, you know, you may feel more comfortable just ignoring them. That's up to you how you approach it. But you need to consider the effect that your support network has on you. Like, if you want to be a writer and you're surrounded by people who don't write or who think writing is dumb, that may well affect your confidence. You know, I went to a school where most people didn't write. They thought it was weird that I wrote poetry and that I wrote short stories, and that I, you know, spent my life obsessed with Charmed. But I had friends and a family that did support me, and because of that I ignored the people who thought it was dumb, and I carried on writing, and here I am. But had I listened to the negative critique of my classmates, and they certainly outnumbered my support network, then things could have turned out very, very differently. So take a look around you at the people who are supporting you. Do they know you're going to take on this challenge? Have you told them? Are they going to hold you accountable and ask you how you're getting on? Because there's no greater feeling than having people in your life say, you know, how's the writing going? Can I do anything to help? and them promoting your book for you, or giving you a nudge, or helping you through any challenges that you may face. And sometimes just talking out the problem that you're facing with someone can be really, really effective. Once you've talked through that problem, sometimes you can solve it yourself just by saying it aloud. And if not, maybe that person that you're talking to either knows of a solution themselves, or they can point you in the direction of where you can find one. And once you've found a solution, then you can get back to writing.